it's Ronnie. I gotta show you what I did, but don't do what I did. Do not do this. I have very special protective equipment that will handle 500 to 5,000 volts, and it's waterproof, okay? High line voltage stuff, but to increase my efficiency of my AC unit, which is, well, they call it physics, but y'all get, don't do this. But it's so hot. There you go. See that? I got the garden hose running on the coils because that's laws, not laws of physics. They're not laws of physics, but it works. There's nothing such as a thing of a law of physics. But, and it's running, you hear it? Don't ever do that. Don't ever put water. Water and electricity is going, but it's not going through. You see it just hitting the coils? Don't even attempt this unless you have very highly protective equipment. Okay? But I have just increased my efficiency while it's still in the sun. You can see. In about an hour, I'll turn it all off. Increase the efficiency of my AC unit by at least 52% to 58. And I don't even know algebra, but I can explain why. And it's laws of physics. And why I had to bring, I got to show you, don't do this unless you have equipment. Special high voltage equipment, because water and metal and charged electronics and electrical stuff and humans do not mix. Do not do this stuff unless you really know what the hell you're doing. Don't do it, okay? But my stuff I had to put out in the sun, and I need to get more efficiency. And now I'm standing here talking with my door wide open, letting 101 degree heat right now come in. So, yeah, that's real bright, Ronnie. But I just don't do that. I take no responsibility for that. Now, here's the kicker. Yeah, here I am. Oh, why are my lights on, I guess? I don't know. My lights, I can't turn it off while I'm filming. But that's thermodynamics. The water on the coil. It's not physics, it's thermodynamics, okay? Alright, there's, this is so funny, I was looking this up. God and the angels, after I was doing this and using my protective, high voltage, waterproof stuff, and making sure I'm not shorting out, and it's still running. I didn't blow any computer parts up. You gotta know what you're doing. Do not attempt this unless you know what the hell you're doing, alright? Do not attempt it whatsoever. Just let, as Hootie and the Blowfish's beautiful song says, let her be, let it be. Let it be. Let it do the best it's doing and deal with it. But unless you're very specialized like I am, alright? I'm not just a freaking mechanical engineer, electrical engineer, and I don't have algebra. I don't have a degree in any of the crap. I just understand it from thousands of years of being on both sides and many lifetimes. You get it? You learn stuff when your energy and your stuff's been around as long as I have. But I use protective gear. My wrist is looking better. Now you want to, oh, I wish I could figure out how to turn this freaking light off. It's going to glare, and I want to show you. Laws of physics. Are physics laws universal? Well, they say laws of physics are universal, and the big kicker is Einstein's relativity, if I can hunt it down. Yeah, I'm going to bore you, but no, it's cool. My computer was warm too. Okay, shit. Yeah, this is not, I should have thought ahead of this and had it already set up. Well, Einstein's law of relativity. Fuck, I don't gotta look it up. I can tell you what it is. Einstein is the king cheese from the 30s, 40s, 50s of theory. But now they teach it's a law of relativity, which is physics, which physics is freaking bullshit, alright? Universal laws of physics is bullshit. and I'm going to explain real quickly. First of all, Einstein's universal theory that physics is all based on is energy cannot be created or destroyed. That energy that is there can only be transformed from one thing to another, but it never ever goes away. Well, what's wrong with the freaking theory? That's why this is a theory, and that's what all physics is based off of. Listen, this is how simple it is. Energy cannot be created. You hear that point? Energy cannot be created. And it cannot be destroyed. It's only transformed from one form to another. Well, here's the kicker and the big failure with anybody that has common sense. Energy can't be created nor destroyed. Well, where in the fuck did the energy come from that you're talking about that never wavers and never goes over or back? Where in the fuck did the energy come from? You left out a major point. Algebra freaking psychotic super scientist brain scumbag. You have to have energy. If energy can't be created or destroyed, but it always evens out, where the fuck did the energy come from? It had to be created. Okay? But they all the human super brain scientific scumbags that know algebra don't have common fucking sense. And you left out in the major shit. Hey, Einstein, you super smart son of a bitch, they're still going by physics, and your laws of bullshit, which ain't laws, but they're theories, but they're telling everybody they're laws of physics. Where in the fuck did the energy come from? If energy can't be created or destroyed, but it can be transformed only from one, where the hell did energy come from? You left out a major frickin' point. If you're such an awesome frickin' physicist, scientist, algebra knowing, writing numbers all over the frick crap, where the hell energy can't be created? Well, and then your whole frickin' theory and law that they're putting as law don't make any sense. Where'd the frickin' energy come from? You have to have energy. If you can't transform it, energy exists. Where the hell did energy come from? Get it? Bunny ears? I know where the energy came from. It's so cool. And all these physicists and stuff, and even tarot card readers, but they're into laws of physics, universal laws of physics, which means humans, okay? Humans' own mind, laws of physics on this freaking planet. Or maybe out in orbiting and landing on the moon. Their theories of it. There's not a human scientist anywhere that calculated how energy works from the other side if you've been around and your energy's been around for 2,887 freaking years. You get my drift? Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It's arrogant algebra scumbags. Don't believe the bullshit. Feel inside of you. You know you're a human. All right, you're on planet Earth. If you've never been on the other side, or the other side, or the other, we're in the 3D, and then there's a 4D nobody talks about, and then the other side's a 5D. Bullshit. That's fucking crap. The other side, it's like you can keep going. All right, I've never found a human yet that has talked to me honestly and hit me back on YouTube or wherever and said, yeah, I've been on the other side, I've been dead. No one. No one. I'm not the only one, okay? And I've been on your side for over 2,000 frickin' years on the other side, my human lifespan. You know, like 286 years between four of them. And this, not one will come out and state in public, I've been on the other side. Why? I don't know that answer. There has to be more and more. Well, we're very few and far between. But yeah, universal laws of physics made by human algebra people is bullshit. Okay? It's like bunny ears bullshit. Just like any other human that frowns down and looks down on you and says, you're not a correct human because you're outnumbered by massive humans and this is normal and you don't fit in, so you're a piece of rubbish and you need mental health. No, if you're not hurting anybody, you're one of the special ones, but you're just outnumbered. Don't ever give up on you being you. I said, don't ever hurt anybody, including yourself. Right here. Be who you are. It's masses, humans form into masses to take control and take over people. Okay? You notice one thing? When you're going through shit, nobody cares. None of your friends care. Nobody offers to help hardly ever while you're human when you're going through crap. Okay? You know, it could be money deals, physical, mental problems where you're confused, don't know which way you're supposed to go. That happens to all humans. That don't mean you're nuts and have to go pay $1,000 a frickin' hour to have some idiot that read a frickin' book that says, oh, you're right, you should, fuck that, figure it out yourself. God and the universe has your own way to figure it out. It's just taking over your mind like Hitler did. It's so frickin' easy. Start with the masses at fucking 3 years old and indoctrinate them. And don't let them believe in themselves. That's the whole shit. It's still going on. Believe in you. Feel you. If you feel you have a problem and you need to go get help, go get help. Okay? But if you know something ain't right, you don't need to go pay $1,000 an hour to some government little snowflake scumbag that read it out of a book and still reading it right off their laptop and asking you the questions by other freaking snowflake scumbags that have never experienced it. Especially, if you want to have fun with these fuckers, I've done it. I've been on the other side. I went to, because before I got divorced, I went to the mental health shit. You know what they told me? I was all wrong and I'm all fucked up and my wife is correct. My wife is fucking, former wife, bipolar, all shit, but it was all me because that's how it works. Because the government paid for it. No, and guess what? Got rid of the former wife. Bipolar wouldn't get help. I said, you get help or I'm done putting you to the wayside. And you know how much that fucking hurts after being with her about 26 years of my lifetime. But no, it's always me, always me. It's always not always the man, it's always the one that's different. Well, she's psychotic and bipolar shit. And I don't know, and I feel sorry for her husband. She's still married, I think, I don't know. Wow, if she's still like she was, what she did to me. And it's all, never say you're sorry. Never say you made a mistake. It's always this one that she's looking at. What's the problem? Embezzling money. Fucking people in my home while I'm out making money. And she's not even going to work. In my frickin' bed right there. Neither do I go on. But no, it's my problem. It was me. I got rid of it. Everything's cool. I missed her. I said we had wonderful times. But don't believe any of this bullshit about universal freaking energy and universal physics or nothing. It's all made up by humans And that's why I am very brave, and I will talk about it. I'm not just a freaking human. I'm an energy. I've been around for very long, and not just on this planet Earth. And I don't need freaking algebra, okay? Common sense shows common sense. Energy, Einstein, all lines of physics are still based through humans on physics. Einstein's law, which they put and teach you, but it's actually still a theory if you look it up. Theory of relativity. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be transformed from one form to another. Well, where in the fuck did the energy come from in the first place, Einstein? To have energy move or transform, where the hell did that means energy has to be created? Your own laws of your freaking physics that humans go by is total bullshit. Energy cannot be created. First freaking line. Or destroyed. It can only be transformed. If energy can't be created, where in the fuck, Einstein, did the energy come from? Some energy had to make that energy. You get it? It's that fucking simple, kids. Energy can't be created nor destroyed, only transformed. Well, then where in the fuck did the energy come from? If energy can't be created, you can't have energy to transform something, some immaculate whatever, had to create that fucking energy, didn't it? Dumbass Einstein, you fucking moron. And universal laws of physics are bullshit. There's my bunny, here's -1. Think about it. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. Only transformed. Well, where in the fuck? If you can't create energy, where did the fucking energy come from that can be transformed? But this fucker Einstein knew algebra and all kinds of shit and numbers. Fuck you. Okay, that's it. Think about it. Snowflakes, everybody. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, but it can be transformed. Well, to transform energy had to be fucking created, you fucking moron. Algebra. There you go. I love y'all. Oh, fuck, it just doesn't think about it, don't make any sense. And that's it's a theory of Einstein's theory of relativity, but it's his law of relativity, and that's how they teach your kids in school. That's if energy can't be created, where in the fuck did the energy come from that can be transformed? Fucker, it's all bullshit. Right out of Hitler's playbook. You go after the little small brains and fucking pound in their head all the bullshit just like the communists do in China. Fucking A. You're the parents, your grandparents, pay attention what the kids, your grandkids are learning. And if you have, well, I don't even want to say parents teach your kids, because you're fucking snowflakes. You don't have a fucking clue. You just shove them in front of the TV or ship them off to fucking school, and fucking that's their babysitter and shit, and you don't give a fuck. And that's the truth. Figure it out. Alright. It's all good. I was supposed to tell somebody that. It don't make sense. This is my good hand. My hurting one is holding my phone, but yeah, I'm going to post this. It's meant for somebody to see. Einstein's theory, which they put, and universal laws of physics, fuck you. Universal law of physics is made by fucking human minds and shit that don't even state they've been on the other side or can tell us what the other side is. I can tell you what the other side is and explain it to you exactly, but you'll never be able to comprehend it because you've never experienced it. You understand that? Only I have. And many, many more energies that are humans have experienced the other side. But how do you explain it to someone that has nothing ever close to experiencing it? To put it very simply, my Chinese wife, that I love dearly, but we just, you know, she had her dream. She lived in the area of southern China where if it got down to 32 degrees, freezing, minutely ever, she'd never seen snow, didn't know. How do you explain minus 30 degrees, real true air temperature, cold, to a human that has never experienced barely just freezing ice? You can't. You can't explain it. You can tell them, but the only way they're going to understand is when they experience it, okay? And she experienced it. And then she learned very quickly, 30 below zero, well, 28 below zero with a 45 below wind chill will fucking kill her. And she figured out, and then we got big clothes for her and stuff. You can't explain something that humans have never experienced. You can try and try and try. But the only way a human can understand totally is to experience it. Alright? There you go. And I've been on the other side more once and back and forth a whole bunch. Yeah. So, yeah. Laws of physics, universal laws of physics, bullshit. 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 Be you. Be you. Follow your heart. Don't hurt anybody, but be you. You know, and open your eyes, open your mind just to the human stuff around you. You'll be alright. You'll be alright. You don't have to be a freaking genius to fucking have common sense. And just observe and take time to think about it for 1 minute a day. There you go. I love you. Ow! Ow! I bumped my phone and I dropped it. Because that's my still black and blue armband. I got the light on. I didn't want it on. But yeah, it's still swollen like a big dog. But black and blue is going away. It's all good. It was all for a reason, so I could put that bitty out so nobody else gets hurt. I hope everybody sees that has that kind of a winch, because that's wrong. But I do it so you don't have to. I can make my thumb go up. Pee. Love. Half a heart, because I'm holding my phone with my hand that works. Y'all be good. I love you. Mwah! But think about that. Think about common sense. Think about reality and look what's all around you. Take the time. Just take 1 minute a day to go, what's really going on around me? Pay attention. Alright? I love y'all. I'll be back. Thanks if you watch. If you don't, if you watch, somebody's going to understand it. That's my hand that works really good. Alright. I love you. I'll be back. Ciao.